Hey guys, how we doing today? So brought the girls out for a walk, and we're up right now at the what will be the house eventually there. I'm at the future house site, and thought we'd go ahead and set up a temporary base camp to build a work out of. This is on the same property as my cabin and my farm is now. It's just the only access is by foot up to here. There is a rough cut road that you can travel close to here, weather permitting, but it's very seasonal, and if it's been raining or snowing, you can't drive all the way up. So it's probably a turn off to a lot of people, but I kind of like it. So anyway, I'll pan the camera around, let you get a little bit of look around there, and we'll go ahead and get a I think I'm going to pitch a tent that can just stay up here and be a little base camp to work out of while up here getting the house. Plan is to get the house foundation stone. It's going to be a stone and mortar foundation. We'll try to get that done by the end of the year. I'd like to get the sill logs in place at a minimum, but hopefully we'll get some walls and maybe even get it under roof. I think we'll save the chinking and the floor for last. So we'll try to at least get it under roof. But there's going to be a lot of work before then. A lot of logs have to be drug in, and we'll use the winch to bring as many in as we can. But it's going to be a lot of work. They all have to be peeled. But the first thing to start it all off of is to get the foundation started. So that'll be one of the next projects. We'll be getting the stone and mortar foundation going. And I've got a couple of other projects lined up for up here. A redneck hot tub. If you guys have never heard of one, it's basically a stock watering trough, stock tank, galvanized, and we're going to run a set of pipes to a old boxwood stove, make some heating coils, and make it work off of convection to heat the water up with the fire. Basically like a huge coffee percolator, but it'll be a hot tub there. So we'll get that set up and probably get some work done on an outhouse and like I said, and start it on the foundation. So anyway, let's take a look around, and we'll start getting the camp set up. As you can see, we are pretty heavily wooded. A lot of this will have to be thinned and cleared. Just not sure how much of it yet. I don't want to kill the shade, but we're going to have enough for solar. But if we have to, we can move the solar panels up to where the off-grid workshop is, which actually is, you probably can't see it from here, but it's right through the trees over there is the off-grid workshop. But basically where Baby Bear and Rosie are hiding at, that'll be the house foundation. Will be going in there, roughly 16 by 24, I think. But that's where that'll go. So let's get the camp set up. I think I'm going to set that camp up probably somewhere right over in here, roughly. That way I'm out of the way of the work being done, but still close enough to walk back and forth there without any problems. And it's all got a downhill slope, so drainage shouldn't be much of an issue. So let's get us a tent pitched, and we'll go from there. Yeah, this seems like as good a spot as any. They call it an easy up tent for a reason. Oh, excuse me. Wasn't that bad, was it? Okay guys, so I moved the tent. It was over that way, but it was just too much of a slope, so I did some pretty rough clearing right here, and went ahead and moved it over here. It was a lot more level, a lot of shade, and I think it'll be a better fit there. The house site at this point is directly behind where you guys are looking from right now, so it's just directly that way. So it's not too far off. I would like this to be a little bit farther away, but I did all the clearing I'm going to do for the day. I'm going to try to set up a fire ring and get stuff ready to make a fire for dinner. flies are bad. Rosie, let's go, come on. Missing one of the girls. And of course it's the small one. Boy, the flies are crazy. Be glad to start a fire, get some smoke, get rid of the flies. I gotta go find my dog. I'll be back. Rosie girl, come on. Found her. Okay, so camp's pretty well set up. It's good enough for right now. And flies are crazy. I love you can see me getting bombed by flies there, but they are, I cut all this brush and they're enjoying the fresh room to fly around, and I'm the fresh meat, I reckon. So, but anyway, so let's talk about what is it to be a homesteader. Now to me, I mean, I think it means being as self-sufficient as possible. That's why I try to raise animals, raise garden, chickens for eggs, chickens for meat, and try to be as self-sufficient as possible. Now nobody can be completely self-sufficient, no man's an island, but we can try to lessen our dependency on everything else. And you know, it's nobody's completely on their own. I mean, I've got you guys. You know, you guys are my little social grid there. So with that being said, let me know what you guys would like to see. We're pretty well starting from scratch up here. I do have the cabin down at the bottom that I built a couple years ago, and I've been in it for a few years, and it was just a quick stick frame, nowhere near code, just thrown together so I could get out here and get some work done, and it's served its purpose well. But now's the time to start building the actual log cabin. And like I said, we'll try to get the foundation for that done hopefully by the end of this year. I'd like to see sill plates and possibly log walls up. I don't expect to have the chinking done, but it would be nice to get it under roof before it snows. Don't know if that'll happen or not. Life kind of moves at its own pace, so we'll see how it goes. But with that being said, we've already talked about a hot tub setup, redneck hot tub fired by a wood stove. Sounds pretty cool. Flies are killing me. You know, what kind of things do you guys want to see? What kind of things do you guys think should be on an off-grid homestead? One thing I was thinking as I was carrying this stuff in up here and before I start a fire is water. I have a well at the bottom of the property, but I do not have any way to collect water up here. So we're going to have to figure out some way to collect and store some water up here on the top half of the property, and I've got some ideas, but I'd like to hear your all's ideas. Let me know what you think, and put those in the comments. And never know, maybe your idea will come to light there. It might be something that we end up building or end up using. So with that being said, you know, let me guys know. Let me know what you think should be on an off-grid homestead. And I appreciate all the subscriptions. We're well over 300 at this point, and that's I credit you guys for that, because I'm sure the videos aren't that interesting, but you guys must be spreading word of mouth, and I appreciate that. So you guys are greatly appreciated. So anyway, I've got a bug out of here, and I got some more things to get done before the sun goes down, so I'll put another video up soon. And thumbs up if you guys like the video, subscribe, let everybody know, and God bless you guys.